Good morning. It is day 11 of this trip. I'm about to leave the hotel just outside Amersfoort, heading for the Hook of Holland for tonight's overnight ferry back to Harwich. Expecting today to be about 100 miles. It's a little overcast at the moment. Forecast is for another nice day, so hopefully that will soon change. My route today takes me out through Zeust, only a few miles down the road. I used to work there. It was like my second office um, for a while, going back probably 41, 42 years, but I won't mention that bit. From there, heading out towards Amsterdam, before then following the coast down past Zandvoort, down to Hook of Holland. Going by the forecast, once I pass Amsterdam, I should have a little bit of a tailwind. Nothing too strong today, but a little tailwind is better than a little headwind. Let's see how it goes. See you later. Hello again. I've just cycled through the small town of Zeust, here in the Netherlands, obviously. That's where I am. Bit of personal history. 40 or so years ago, I worked for a company called Foxborough. I was based in Redhill in the UK, but they also had a factory here in Zeust. I supported their IT systems as well as those in Redhill, so I was a semi-regular visitor here. I've just ridden down the road where the factory used to be. No longer there, no sign of it at all. I would take a guess it's been demolished and replaced by a residential property. There's a few industrial units as well, possibly those. I can't remember exactly where it was, but just a little update. And of course, 40 odd years ago, child labour, it was appalling, wasn't it? This is the former Royal Palace in Zeust, one of the royal residences back around the time when I worked at Foxborough. I believe it is now private residence. Still pretty nice.
Words not needed, just look at it.
Right, it's day 11. I'm on the ferry, as you've probably sort of guessed from the background, in my cabin, just boarded. I thought the first thing I'd do is get the phone out and talk to you lot. 102 or 103, didn't clock the final figure. I noticed something around there, miles today, from Amersfoort down across to Amsterdam and then down to Hook of Holland. After Amsterdam, got to the coast around Zandvoort. From there, wind behind with fantastic trails through the sand dunes, pretty much all the way here to Hook of Holland. Before that, there was loads of cycle trails, whether that's through woodland, through or alongside the roadway. Yeah, but dedicated cycleways. Very little riding on road at all today, unless you count the bits that are running alongside. Great day, beautiful weather today. Bit cloudy to start, but that was nothing. Sun came out. As I mentioned, a bit of wind behind, bit of crosswind to start, but nothing major. And yeah, behind for the second half of the trip. So that was certainly welcome. I think my total is currently about 970 miles. Target is 1,000. Harwich is a lot more than 30 miles from home. I think I'm going to overachieve on this trip. Oh well. What else is there to say? Don't know. Some couple of lovely coffee stops today. Coffee and an apple cake this morning. Apple pie, and coffee and a pancake lunchtime-ish, and a nice ice cream cone on the seafront as well on the way on the last leg. Right, I'm gonna get changed, get up to the bar, have what I think is a well-earned pint or two, and some food before getting some rest ahead of tomorrow morning. It'll be an early start tomorrow. I think we get in about 6:30, something like that. So yeah, I haven't got a lot of choice but to just get on the road really. And unfortunately it is back on the road once I'm back in the UK. Back to the potholes, all that sort of stuff. Sad in a way to be leaving the cycling infrastructure behind that is so commonplace, so it's well established, it seems, over here. Anyway, catch you later. You know what? It's amazing how the beer helps to focus the mind a little. The ride report I did a few minutes ago before I got changed and came to the bar, I should have mentioned a couple of things at least, probably more than that. First part of the trip took me through Zeust, where that was my second office, if you like, 40 odd years ago, when I worked for a company called Foxborough. They had a factory there. I supported their IT systems, technical infrastructure, as well as the site in Redhill where I was based. Secondly, how could I not mention a slight detour to the Zandvoort circuit? I admit I'm a petrol head. I cycle, I'm a petrol head. Motor racing has always been part of my life. God knows how I forgot it, but I didn't mention it. I have now. There will be clips before this part of the video anyway, so you will have seen something about it. But it should have been in the summary. It should definitely have been in the summary. So, addendum to the summary, complete. Hopefully I've got everything now. Did I mention the trip right into Amsterdam? Yeah, right into the centre. I've not even ridden through the centre of London. Anyway, that's enough. I've got a beer to drink. I've got food to eat. I've got some sleep to get as well before I think it's 6:30 in the morning we get into Norwich.